student and you don't have like work experience, people take you for a fucking ride.
Mm-hmm.
So the amount of trial shifts I must have worked at different bars and pubs and everywhere,
Ugh.
you know,
Yeah.
full evenings work, like full like from whenever till whatever time in the morning,
Mm-hmm.
pouring drinks, doing the job of an actual real life person, and then one, not getting paid for it, and two, not getting the job at the end of it anyway. Like,
What the heck?
Yeah.
yeah,
You should never take that deal if it's offered to you. You should only take that deal if you made the offer. Because,
yeah,
like, my grandpa, he got many jobs by doing that because he walked up to them and said, hey,
yeah. The
I'm going
whole
to work a week for you. I'm going to work a week for you. And if you want me to stay, you pay me for that week and, you hire me. If you don't, I'll just walk away. And he got jobs because he made that approach. If someone tells you, "Hey, we'll maybe give you a job if you work, a day or a week or something for us," don't do it.
uh, I remember the thing that really annoyed me about that is I'd done this and thought, yeah, I just did a really good job there. This is a nice bar. I made did some great work. Showed, oh hey, I'm really good. I can make all these cocktails. Look, I've got all these customers are really happy. I didn't break anything. I did a great job. I've then never heard back from them. Like a week later, I was just out at another bar having a drink, and someone was like, they just really annoyed me because they were a very stereotypically attractive female, and they were complaining about this job because they said they didn't know what they were doing. They hated working there, and this and that. And I was like, and they were talking about the job that I just didn't get. And it's like,
Uh,
you've just admitted you don't know what you're doing. That you
yeah.
get your co-workers to do most of your work for you, and you're complaining. I really wanted that job.
Two things.
So,
We're live. And also, Strider Winters gave 500 bits to Maya.
Woo! Thank you.
okay, my darn thing needs to update because I have no idea what's going on. There we go. Shazam.
So yeah,
Now I can
anyway,
see
we were just talking about Team Crossbones and how they are going to handle their businesses and how we should start a bank.
Right. Yes.
Actually, not just a bank, we should start a mint. We should
Right.
print our own money.
Right.
that is something which I've just realized genuinely has never actually been mentioned in like all of the Pokemon games. Where the money comes from.
Is it Meowth foreheads?
Well,
Because if that's the case, we need to start a farm.
Well, okay, logically, it is an economy similar to ours because nuggets of gold are worth a lot of money. It's a gold-based economy. Okay, that's a simple matter of fact. But we have seen multiple Pokeball factories in different regions. We've seen, various power plants and things like that. But never once does anyone mention where the money comes from. Yet, or who decides the economy? Like, how is it internationally? Everything costs the same. Conspiracy.
Ooh, that just made me realize we can get people invested if we tie the value of the currency that we make to like the shares of the ice cream pizza company that we own. That means people are invested in the success of not the country, but just particularly our business.
Right. we guarantee the value of our money with ice cream pizza.
Yeah. And so that means if our company starts to fail, the country will begin to falter. So nobody can let that happen.
Yeah.
Sorry. Normally I'd be a little bit more upbeat, but we were talking about like economics and just and it's like this makes me sad because at some point in the near future, as soon as I don't know, companies can register to vote as sentient beings, this is going to happen. This is a terrifying
I
reality.
mean, that's sort of how it is already. There are enough companies that are big enough that if that single company crumbled, just say, hey, for example, Amazon. If Amazon just 100% went from what it is right now to nothing, the US dollar would probably halve in value.
The internet would fall apart.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be able to order stuff and get it the next day. And people would work reasonable hours for decent wages.
Well, no, someone would come right behind them and pick up all the pieces and go, hey, look, a bunch of people desperate for jobs.
I wonder what would replace Amazon.
eBay would come back from the dead.
It'd probably be some Google.
Yeah, no, you're right. It would be Google. Google or Disney would buy it.
I'm actually astounded that Google hasn't got their own like e-commerce store yet, because I guess they technically do. They've got Google Books and Google Play and the Google App Store and everything. So
anyway, we should probably play this game. We've been live for like 10 minutes.
Shh. Sorry, we got distracted. Economics are a thing, but you know what? We're not going to focus on the terrifying realities that we exist in. Instead, we're here to play Pokemon Tabletop Adventures. Hello.
And focus on terrifying fantasies.
Right.
Exactly. Which in no way are based on terrible, terrible things that real life people can do. Or have done. Or probably will do.
Or are doing right now.
Hi. I am your... We discussed this last time. My official title is Game Administrator, because I am not the master of anything. I push the numbers around. I am the Bardic Knock. You can find me on various platforms over the internet, such as Twitter, Twitch, Patreon, and YouTube, where I do things closely related to content, because I can't say I create it, because I don't create anything. I can't say I produce it, because my production value is I do things.
Aren't you making something? Aren't you editing some stuff together right now?
I am, but unfortunately moving
but like
you would not believe the amount of boxes around here. The stand I normally have here with no box. Just in a couple of days when I can be bothered to move things, what I have my camera on, that's not going to be there anymore. It's just going to be a box. But yes, eventually I intend to produce content that I think is great, and very few other people agree. But I don't care, because I enjoy it. Hi. Words escaping brain. Things about welcome to the party and not about me, so I don't need to keep talking about myself. Welcome to the party, first and foremost, is an all-inclusive, awesome space for people to interact and just exist without the perpetual fear of everyday life. Because there are people who wish to support and bolster and uplift us all, instead of reminding us of the utter drudgery that the rest of the world can do. So go check it out. Discord link is down below. And thanks to some wonderful, wonderful sponsors, including Tabletop Loot, for all of your shiny plastic click-clacks with numbers. You can go get them from Tabletop Loot. From Devon Rue, the Mistress of Maps, a fantastic artist and cartographer. Go check her out at ruinc.com and her Patreon. She gives us free artwork and stuff because she's awesome. And finally, so Nerdware, go check them out. They are the official Welcome to the Party merch distributor and creator. Yeah, they make the merch. They do the
Or
things.
they make sure it gets made. I don't know how that happens,
Yeah.
but
Someone does it. That's not my job.
Right.
But if you go over to their website, So Nerdware, and use the code WELCOME, you can get 10%. I think it's 10%. That sounds like a number. You get money off. So you can save that sweet, sweet money that is utterly worthless, except that we as society have decided it is not. Get those representations of shiny metal. Yeah. Sorry. Ugh. Economics gets me all riled up. Speaking of, hey, you can also donate money directly here to Welcome to the Party. We will take your digital representations of shiny rocks, and you can do that in the form of subscribing, which is wonderful. If you subscribe every month, you can give an advantage, or if it's a game I just so happen to be running, I will take a crit because it's more fun and easier for the various game systems. But you can give that to a player or game master of your choice. You can also donate bits. Bits are great, as Strider Winters already did in this session. You can donate 500 bits to give mechanical advantage, crit, whatever, to any person, player, game master, whoever. And for 1,000 bits, you can do something more. Me personally, anything you can suggest, I want it to happen. I'm looking at the chat, suggest a thing, and I'll be like, heck yeah, do that. And things will happen. Welcome to the Party also now has podcasts, which you can find on Podbean, Google Play, and iTunes. So go check out the Welcome to the Party podcasts. Other ways you can support Welcome to the Party here on Twitch, you can just click follow. That's absolutely free. That's all you need to do. You can go over to YouTube and subscribe, which is youtube.com/welcome to the party. And you can go over to their Twitter, which is @welcomepartyrpg. And finally, if you want to just skip all of that and go here, have my digital representation of shiny rocks, you can head over to our Patreon, which is there's a command for that, but my hands are full, so I can't type it in. But if someone types in the little Twitchy chit chat box, you can do !Patreon, and they'll give you all the information there. The Patreon is a wonderful thing. It pays for us who are running games and playing games to use a Zoom account. It pays for our Roll20s. It pays for, in the future, artists, people to write things. There's a bot not working. Damn it. You're not taking over today, robot. But it just lets us produce more stuff, and hopefully in the future we'll be able to pay people who run games on the channel and people who play small stipends for their time, effort, energy, and creativity, because people deserve to be paid for the work they do. Hear that, Amazon? I know you're listening. I know you own this. Someone somewhere is listening and going, what the fuck are they talking about?
Listen here, Bezos. I know you love the show.
I know you check in every week. Going, where are those nerds pretending Pokemon? Where am I going to get my next evil plan?
Are we just the idea board for them?
Oh no!
Crap, we need to start being good now.
No, I don't know if that's possible.
Yeah, I just had a really alarming thought. In however many, I don't know how long it'll take for society to crumble in on itself out now. Let's say 5 years. In 5 years' time, when society has collapsed in on itself and there are only the remnants we have of the internet, what if somebody discovers this and uses it to build a new society?
I think we'll be fine because this is only a tool for disassembling society rather than building anything.
Thank God. Yes, I said all the things. Somebody else talk, please. Nerdy, do you want to stop me from talking?
Hi, I'm Nerdy Teddy. You can find me on Twitter at Nerdy Teddy. And tonight I am playing Ever Kismet.
That's wonderful. Michi is unfortunately not here. He has come down with an awful case of the pain, and he has had to step out for this session, but that is okay.
It was a toothache, right?
I think it was, but I don't know. I think Michi like tied to a bunch of other stuff, like gives like severe headache or migraine or something, just super duper bad.
Mm-hmm.
But we're hoping he's going to feel better. He's going to go take care of that. But never fear, because we have other queers here.
Yeah.
That was actually really good.
Yeah, I did it. I did a rhyme. So one of them would be the wonderful Lily. Lily, who are you?
Hi, everybody. I'm Lily. Lilypad Nebula around all of the internet places. I am going to be Maya Waltz, aka Venom, in our lovely Pokemon experience tonight, and I'm looking forward to playing the Mario Karts with the things.
And finally, we have Shogun. Shogun, who are you?
I am playing as Amelia Brissa, who is annoyed at how difficult it will be to cheat at this game.
Yeah. Okay.
To actually try, it's ridiculous.
Ugh. Gotta play by the rules? Damn it.
Wait, what if the checkpoints are exploded? That wouldn't benefit me, would it?
If you exploded one before someone else got to it, like, maybe?
Okay.
But then, no. I mean, if you do that, then the race is invalidated and nobody can win.
That's what I thought.
Right,
It doesn't
okay.
benefit me. Okay.
It's not right. Okay.
Like,
Yeah.
I'm not saying don't. Like, if that's something you're interested in, I am interested in seeing how that works. But,
Right. Well, especially with the gym leader being, like, she would probably just definitely be like, "Oh man, that stinks." Well, and then it would just like be like redone or whatever. It's like something would happen, something good would happen.
Yeah.
That's not what we want.
No.
Yeah.
However, I do want to talk to this person before we start the race and give them an update on what my lawyer has said about this whole construction thing going on. Yeah.
Okay, so quickest, briefest recap that I can think of. Last time on this terrible, terrible example of humanity. You arrived at this really nice, peaceful, beachside resort town and thought, you know what this needs? Capitalism.
A big resort.
A bigger, better resort.
And just started going ham. You've taken over. You've already started digging into the side of a mountain. Like you're just going, yeah, this is ours now.
Well, they didn't file any paperwork stating that this beach was theirs, which means no one owns it. So now I own it.
Right.
I don't think that's how property laws work, but
right.
Yeah, actually, we might just have our lawyer just go through all of the property on the continent that is not owned and just get that too.
Oh God.
If it's unclaimed, we'll just take it. And just set up toll booths everywhere.
Right. Last episode was just that comic that was, I made this. You made this? I made this. Basically what happened.
just that, just that forever. Except the person who presented you made this is, like Arceus or something. Just literal god.
Yeah, nature walks up. Hey, look at this. I'm like, oh, thank you.
Oh, yeah.
I'll sell it back to you for $50.
Wait a minute.
So yes.
Okay.
Speaking of which, I want to speak to the gym leader lady because
yes, where we had wrapped up last time was very much you've all gone, you've got your little separate resorts, and you're just chilling out, maxing, relaxing, all cool for as long as you desire. And the gym leader was like, hey, when you're ready, I'll do the
sweet.
Look, you started.
I was about to say, is someone whispering the rest of it?
Yes.
Nice.
So
Nice.
A couple things. So first, I talked with my lawyer, and I got very good news. We should be able to figure out who owns this stuff now, and if it's legal in record time. So maybe about 6 months. Should be able to like sit down and talk with them.
Oh, okay.
Trust me, it's really good news. Trust me.
Well, if you, I mean, I think I and all the other, visitors and residents here were kind of happy with how it all was before. But if you think that's for the best.
Well,
okay.
no. So like I said, I'm gonna help you figure out who has purchased all of this land, and how to try and undo all of this as soon as possible. I've put my a lot of money into figuring this out and expediting the process, and so that has changed it from being something like 6 years to about 6 months that we'll be able to get actually started on figuring this out. Secondly, whoever they are has apparently is a client of Team Crossbones and has purchased their anti-mech weaponry. As you can see up there on the ridge, they've already started setting up the missile silos up there.
Oh, that's not nice.
Yeah,
I mean,
but
understandable. I understand it. But...
Well, yeah, after spending almost 2.5 million Poke dollars and 160,026 cents, they probably want to protect that.
Oh.
We see up like where the silos are going in. Maya's just going like little to the left, little to the left, right, okay, down.
Like I said, I have no idea who purchased all of this land.
See, I find that to be something of a slight concern because these mountain caves, as far as I was aware, they were protected lands. Apparently, some legendary Pokemon have made their homes there, and I don't think they'll take too kindly to being disturbed.
Really?
That's not your problem. That's not my problem. That is whoever is doing these terrible things.
Mm-hmm. Give me 1 second. I know, right? I'll go away and pull my phone. Just type into like the group message. We need some of those like giant electrified net launchers.
The Rangers gotta have some of those.
Yeah, they'll be able to airship them to you.
We can set up some kind of... Oh no, I just realized something terrible we can do. We can set up a conservation effort to tranquilize and transport to a safer area all the legendary Pokemon that we see?
Uh-huh.
Well, you already own the Safari Park.
True. Yes,
As in
we
you
can
created it.
tell people that we're sending them there.
Uh-huh.
Totally not putting them in an underground lab.
Okay. Okay.
Oh.
These are choices.
They are choices.
These are both the reactions of me and anybody else in universe who, if they ever learn what you're doing.
Well, if they ever learn, the second reaction they would have is, "Oh wait, no, don't shoot me. I won't talk."
I mean, that's definitely up there. So, with all of that, Kate, or me in midair, she just kind of looks and goes, "Oh, okay. Well, yeah, obviously, take your time, enjoy the resort."
Yes, it is wonderful.
I don't really have much going on. Everything is so relaxed.
Is that a billboard over there? I think that's a billboard.
Oh, yep. Yep, they're building a giant billboard. What's that for advertising on it? I can't see so
I think
great.
it's tuna. Shark tuna, yeah.
Well,
yeah. It's
if you
putting
ever-
out some great shade. I'm gonna go lay down over there.
If you ever, whenever you're ready to do the competition for the gym. 'Cause
Yeah, I'm
obviously-
ready. I'm just waiting for Ever and Maya. Whenever they're ready, they'll let me know and we'll get started.
Okay, wonderful. Just Teddy drops us a message saying she's. Oh, there she is. Alrighty. Amelia has just finished this conversation. Let's call it that. Let's pretend it was a two-way thing and both people were equal participation. Maya, Eva, is there anything you would wish to do? Is the gym leader has she's just said, whenever you're ready, I'm good to go.
Yeah.
I think I'm good. Yeah, because we already messed with the jet skis.
Yep.
Yeah, I think Maya will kind of like finish whatever she's doing and then head down to engage in the thingy, the thing.
Remind me, what were you doing to the jet skis?
I supercharged him.
Nice. I knew it was something along those lines.
And also made them look like the shark torpedo Pokemon.
Sharpedos.
Right.
Okay.
Because they can go really fast, and then you push a button, and then the wings go choo-choo, and they can fly.
That's it. That's what I said they could do. Dear, oh dear, oh dear. This is why I shouldn't be allowed to make decisions on the fly. Because I say silly things. Alrighty, yeah. Unless there's anything you want to do, you can just head on over and we can begin this race.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, ready? I'll just go here with Bay. Get ready.
Okay. Well, Kate produces. She produces this beautiful looking Primarina, which is like this big, beautiful. It's kind of based on like a siren / kelpie / mermaid type thing. Primarina are awesome. They're just cool. It's the final evolution of the water starter from Gen 7, if anybody did not know that.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna come out with my Porygon Z, who is named 01.
01.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I love how in this water-based challenge where it's encouraged to like, oh yeah, and you're gonna have to race along the water. No one is doing that. Like, no.
01 can fly. It's
Mhm.
fine.
So, who is doing like you? There are the options for the jet skis. That's what they're called. Yeah.
Yeah, I think I'll take one of these jet skis.
Yeah. For reference, their speed across the water is 10, so they can move up to 10 squares per round. Let's just make some stuff up on the fly. When you soup them up, when you activate the little button, we will say you have 3 uses of that, and let's say they're usable every other turn, so you don't just go boop boop boop, because you can't do that to an engine. It really ruins it.
All
I know
right.
so much about mechanics, like for reals.
Just
I
get
think
in the
they
water.
bought it. So
Well, listen, I've played Mario Kart. When you get a mushroom, you can just bam on that thing.
well, that's only when you get the golden mushroom. The regular mushroom only lets you go 1.
Well, you can get a 3-fer.
Well, that's what you have. You have 3, but they're equally spaced out. And when you use one, that movement will go up to 15, and you do not need to be in the water for it. You can either go in the water or in the sky. You will not get more than like 2 meters up out of the water though, because I think any more than that's a bit ridiculous.
Yeah.
Sure.
And come on, realism.
I guess.
I previously discussed with Michi and what he wanted Clementine to be doing. Clementine will emerge out of her small resort chalet, and she's got a cheerleading outfit on.
Sweet.
I don't know how she got it. No one knows how she got it.
Adorable.
It is the best. See, if I didn't have to spend so long making notes, I would have come up with a cheer. So I'll see if I can improv something as we go on.
I would tell the gym leader, we can have one of our people do the start shot. Wait, you get over here. And so one of our guys with like a submachine gun. It's like, all right.
Yes. Kate will look, and you can see visible concern and fear in her eyes.
Is that a real gun?
Blanks.
Very much
It's absolutely blanks. Rick, don't worry about it.
as the person straps a bandolier across their chest.
Or we could
Loading up
use
like
a
an actual
grenade. I'm ready.
Oh, okay. So, the rules are you need to get to every one of these pillars, and you must make contact and touch them, and make your way back.
Do you have to physically touch them, or can you? Do they just need to be touched by something involving the person?
Well,
Like if I'm wearing gloves, does that mean it didn't count?
No, that counts.
What if I have something attached to a long rope? May I fire a grappling hook and touch them?
I think you need to get within 1 meter. New rule. I've never. Well, sorry, I never quite had to establish these kinds of boundaries. You need to be within 1 meter of them.
All
you
right.
need to 1 meter up to them.
Okay, 1 meter works. I can work with 1 meter.
All right.
And obviously, you still need to touch them, but even if you don't physically touch them, if you're a meter away, you could just tap them with a rope or some such
Or with
thing.
a robot arm.
The thing lots of people have.
Exactly.
No, I shouldn't ask you about that. Please. No. Nope.
We
Not
ready?
gonna do it. Nope. Yes. So, whenever people are good to go.
The guy with the submachine gun just aims it up. And several seagulls fall.
Some wiggles just go.
Shells just start landing on the beach.
Sorry, didn't know it was on fully automatic. Sorry.
I thought you said they were. All right. What are people's speeds currently? So we have an order of who's going first.
So if we're on the jet skis, it would be 10, right?
No, that's how much you can move. The speed goes off of your Pokemon speed stat.
Oh, okay.
15.
Wow, that's good.
18.
So,
13.
okay, that's actually quite easy to figure out because Kate's Pokemon isn't very fast, so. So it basically goes all of Team Crossbones and then her. So go right ahead, make your move, start heading off in whatever direction you so wish.
So who goes first?
Just Team Crossbones in general, really, because if you've got 15,
sweet.
15, 13.
So we're gonna go to here, up to this top one. Just zoom up right to there. And what are these pillars made of exactly?
They appear to be natural, made of like solid stone. They appear as if they go right down to the bottom of the ocean here, but they have been styled and shaped. I can't remember what they're called. I think they're called the giant steps. Off the coast of Ireland. These beautiful stone pillars that stick up out of the ocean.
Mm-hmm.
They're basically like that, but they've been carved and made to look fancy and special.
So I tell Bae to try to see if she can use her telekinesis to rip a small piece out of it, just like a fist-size piece of rock, but to see if it's possible to take pieces out of it, because that would count as touching it, to tap a small piece that was ripped out of the thing at a distance.
Yeah. 100%. You can just.
Sweet. So it doesn't matter. I already got up to this one.
Like,
But yeah.
We're.
Wonderful. Yeah. For this
You're
one,
just gonna take are you just gonna take it from there and go, I'm touching it?
yes.
It counts. You can even bring all the pieces back.
Yeah.
Damn.
She established you had to get within a meter of the pillar, like the pillar.
But this is part of the pillar.
Yeah.
That's a fragment. The moment it is separated from the pillar, it is no longer the pillar.
Okay, fine. We'll touch it. And then spend the one last movement from the jet ski getting here.
Mm-hmm.
Are the squares meters? Like we have 15 meters of movement?
Yeah.
If you boost, you get 15. If you don't, you get
Okay.
10.
Got
Yeah.
it.
Yes.
Yeah, every square is 1 meter.
Okay. I'll save my boost. I'll just go 10, right? Yeah. Come on, Tier 1.
Okay, you all seem to be going one particular direction. Okay, and Eva, are you heading the same?
Mm-hmm.
I was like, we're going this way. She just kind of looks at you. Oh, okay.
Also, hang on. Yeah. So also cast confusion on that other Pokemon, or not cast, but use confusion.
Yep. Do a confusion. That hits, dealing 57 damage. Does not get status
Can I
effect.
choose to forego the damage? Because I'm actually not trying to hurt them. If I can't, that's fine. Definitely won't cry about it.
I'm assuming what you were trying to do is you're trying to actually get the status effect confusion.
But no.
Yeah. If you want something like that, you would have to use a specific move that encourages that. So, for example, Supersonic or Confuse Ray moves specifically designed to cause status effects. These are like she has. I don't know if she actually said it, but I'm saying she said it now. You can attack while you're going. Like all you have to do is touch the pillars. If you want to win by knocking the other person out and tagging along and just going at a leisurely pace, you can do that.
All right, we did that then.
And
57 damage.
Okay, 57. Take into account her special defense, which is that. Do-do-do-do-do-do-dee. Okay, yeah, that's that marked down. Did anybody else want to fire off an attack as well as part of their turn, or?
I think I'm good. None of my. Would increasing our speed right now be helpful at all, or since we've already determined the initiative, is that not a thing?
I need to. Like, I'm fairly certain if you increase speed, it increases your movements as well. Like, okay. I don't know by how much. I'll need to double check that.
Yeah, it's not clear here. Oh wait, I have double team.
Let me
just. I have double team. How many jet skis do we have?
You found a way to fucking cheat. I thought I had it. I thought I'd be like, oh, hey, you know how I can stop him from cheating? By just making something so simple. No.
How many jet skis were there?
I'm gonna say there was 5.
Okay, so what happens is, let's see, how does Maya do it? I need to figure out how Maya uses the move.
Holograms.
Holograms works. Yeah, I think it's like a hard light holograms. And so she like points her mech arm up, and like little projector things come out and just start spewing light, and more Mayas appear, and hop on the jet skis. And, they're gonna take the other 2.
I mean, I'm assuming you did that as you set off because they need to appear next to you. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Should I just copy and paste myself?
Yeah, do that.
Okay.
And I'm assuming they all went off in different directions.
Wait, is it letting me?
Do you need me to copy?
I think I might need you to copy and paste. Yeah.
Okay. Bum, 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 ba-da-dum, bum, bum. Doing things. Oh, where are you, Maya? You're there. Nice. Copy. Paste. I mean, obviously you started like down here, so if you wanted to send them off in different directions, you completely can do.
Okay. Yeah, so this one's gonna go there. This one's gonna go there. Touch that one. And then go down to there. Wait, actually, they're not gonna go there. They're gonna go there and touch that one. Okay. Yeah, so Real Maya's gonna the goal is Real Maya is gonna get these two up here. Maya Clone 1 is gonna get these two. And then Maya Clone 2 is gonna get these two.
Yeah, and then all you have to do is make it back.
Yeah. All right.
Okay. Well, Amelia, you notice something stirring beneath the water's surface, pretty much right next to you. As just bobbing its little head up from beneath is this little friend. It's your friend now. Good friend. And what it seems to do is it kind of pops its little head up, and then you see something spiral out of its snorkel, nose, mouth thing. I don't know how seahorses work.
Mm-hmm.
Let alone dragon seahorses that are magical. But what it does is it creates this little spiral that comes out of its mouth, and it seems to swirl in the water, hitting. Oh yeah, that'll hit. And it seems to capture you and your small little jet ski in a whirlpool. So you will take. There's not much damage. Oh, that's a terrible roll. 8 plus special attack, which is 27. 8 plus 27 is 35. 35 damage. And you are trapped for. Let me find a d4. For 5 rounds. You are caught in a whirlpool.
Okay.
Let me just read trap, because I'm sure you're going to try and teleport out of this. So I need to see if trap lets you make moves, or if it just stops you from physically moving, because you're just going to teleport, aren't you?
Yeah.
This is the worst person I could have used this on. Why did I do this? Rap. Prevents a target from fleeing. A trap target may not flee and may not be recalled. A trap target may not move from a spot they were in, but they were trapped in. Fuse or move, trap keyword feint. Yeah. All right. Yes, you can still make attacks, but you just cannot move.
Okay, cool. So first thing is I would pull out my cell phone and call the yacht that we have. Target 2 meters north of me. As soon as I move.
What's on the yacht?
Large amount of ordnance.
Yeah.
And I'm going to use teleport.
Well, it's not your turn yet. She's not finished.
Oh no! Wait, no, it's not. Okay, no. Then do all that. I'm sorry.
Sorry, no, I got excited.
Do all your stuff. Yeah.
Stuff was.
Do your turn.
Okay, so she does that, and then what does? Yeah, that should work. So what she is going to do is she is going to get herself to. I think that would. No. Okay, well I can get all of you. Yes. So she is going to follow because she's not super original. She's going to pop herself down there. So you are all within, well, not all, but particularly Maya, 01, Eva, and Nova are all within the correct amount of meters for a thing. If I find where it is, yes, within 4 meters. And her Primarina that she is riding on begins to sing. So, 12 for Maya. So, Maya, you fall asleep. 15 for 01. 01 falls asleep.
So, question.
Yes.
Can I use does this count as an attack, or is it just a like?
It is technically an attack. Yes.
Okay. Can 01 use protect?
Yes.
Okay.
So yeah, 01 can protect itself. Go nope.
Yeah.
I mean, you still fall asleep, unfortunately, Maya. But
Oh man.
you can let 01 drive.
Oh yeah, 01 actually can drive. 01 is wired.
Oh my. If Maya wins and is asleep. Eva, it rolled a 5, so that is not good enough to make Eva fall asleep. But a 17 for Nova, so Nova falls asleep. And that is the end of her turn.
All right.
Now you can start teleporting.
Yes. Okay. So, yes, I'm going to first have the yacht lock on the target that is currently 2 meters north of me. Then I'm going to teleport, which is 1d10 plus 10. 17 meters. But I'm going to choose to not make it nearly that far. Because that would kind of be pointless. So I'll teleport to here.
Uh-huh.
Fire! And then... then I'm going to touch this pillar. And then then Gardevoir is going to teleport. Which is enough to then take us here. And we're going to touch that pillar.
Okay. You know what? For flavor, because I don't think it's ever been defined exactly what is on the boat. What do you
other than mines? We established there were mines.
Yeah.
Right. Sea mines.
So, how much boom you'll make go boom?
Well, hopefully for this one, not super. How about they just point the anti-air machine gun thingy?
Oh yeah,
down there.
Those guns
Just
were like this big.
Yeah, it's just a minigun. Just shreds the water there.
I mean, but for that, surely your yacht would have to be in view with the big Team Crossbones insignia on the side.
Yes, absolutely. That's how we got here. That's how we got here.
So you are actively firing
On a fish, yes.
on this gym leader's Pokemon.
It attacked me. And also, I am totally going to claim that
natural terrain hazard.
That it was
To
totally
make the race more fun.
It was a wild Pokemon that attacked me for all I knew.
Okay, I'm gonna assume gun.
Yeah.
Gun is enough to kill a Pokemon. Like, because this is a lot of gun as well.
It is a lot of gun.
You used gun
It's super effective.
against everything.
It's the third part of Sword and Shield that hasn't been revealed yet.
Right, yeah. People made those jokes when those came out and like made it the green version gun. It was really good.
That actually got published in like Spanish magazines. You didn't see it. Like, it actually got published and was reported on as news because the fake one looked exactly like the others.
It was really good.
I would like to think that it's specific. It's not just gun. It's like tactical shotgun.
See, is it?
But yes,
I don't know who else is keeping up with the Pokemon Sword and Shield things, but basically the two legendaries are both wolves. One has a big shield as its main, the other just has a sword. It's basically Sith from
it is.
Bloodborne. What do you think the gun wolf would be? Just a
Isn't
gun.
Gunwolf a thing already?
Is gun wolf a thing?
I don't know.
Gunwolf.
Yeah, I mean, what it would probably have would just be guns on its shoulders, like Blastoise.
Oh, that'd be really good.
See, I really hope that they'd go they never would. It's Pokemon. They have to like try and make it child friendly. I would like it if they literally just made a gun where the barrel was a wolf. Like, it's not even alive. It's not even a Pokemon. It's just a gun.
You just walk up to every fight. I choose bullet. I
know
win.
there's so many memes. There are so many great memes about what would happen if you gave a child a gun in Pokemon. But
Very good.
one day, top tier meme.
What are those
12
Pokemon that we have back at our base as security guards?
You have a bunch of Tyrogues.
Yeah.
But by now they will have evolved.
Does that evolution have arms? Can it use? Could we equip them with handguns?
The 3 evolutions it can become is it can become Hitmonchan, Hitmonlee, and Hitmontop.
Yes. Those could totally
Shogun,
use guns.
I don't know if it's an issue on my end.
Yes.
This happened to me last week, but I'm getting super robot voice from you. That might just be a me thing.
Oh.
Is anyone else getting that? No, I'm getting it from everyone. Don't worry. It's a me thing.
Oh no.
It's fine. I'll survive until the break, and then last time all I had to do was jump out a call, jump back in,
Okay.
and it fixed it.
Yeah, chat. Let us know if anything goes wrong with voices on you guys' end.
It's me being in the UK. It just decided to make you all robots.
All right, that's my turn.
Yep, you killed one of Kate's beloved Pokemon
A
friends.
wild Pokemon that attacked me.
And teleported and hit 2 more pillars.
Yeah.
Eva, next up would be you. You are awake, but Nova is asleep. What would you like to do?
I'm going to move up to that pillar.
Mm-hmm.
Nova's asleep.
Yes, for that you need to do a roll, don't you? You need to roll a d20, and let me check what you need to roll higher than. I think asleep should be at the top. Bum. So you need to roll 16 or higher for Nova to wake up. On a flat d20.
Nope.
Nova's still asleep. I'm assuming Nova is just sat on the back of your Sharpedo bike thing. So
Just put
she
the
still gets
seatbelt
to-
on. You'll be fine.
Knowing you just let them flop out into the water.
Oh, we care about we care about our Pokemon.
Yeah.
You arrive at the pillar and just see all the floating red chunks in the
Aw.
water.
That poor Kingdom.
Here, let me roll mine to see if I wake up.
Mm-hmm.
Aha!
Yeah, you wake up. You
Cool.
literally had like a 2-second power nap. You went.
Maya's used to it. Yeah, so she will go. Oop. Yeah, so 4, touch pillar. 11. Okay, yeah, then she'll boost and go here.
Mm-hmm.
And then this Maya will go there. And this Maya will go. Will boost and go here. Okay. And all my a Maya has touched each pillar.
Okay. Well, as you arrive at those other pillars, you see several Pokemon come up. The one closest to actual real-life human Maya. This octopus kind of pops its little head up and goes, ooh. And
We have 3 more targets.
you can only kill one a turn. There needs to be some rules. You can only insta-kill one a turn.
Okay.
Right, yeah, the ship's got to aim and, like, yeah.
Just like the Kingdra did, it creates this weird spirally thing out of its mouth, and it creates a whirlpool. Nat 1, it misses.
Haha!
My life. It's fine. It is fine. What the lantern does, the lantern does not know you are a fake, so I have to play by the rules, and I have to do what it would do. It uses Thunder Wave.
Sure.
That is not a damaging move, so therefore, I don't think double team. Like if you get hit by a non-damage, I'll have to.
No, yeah, I think it was just damage. I'll double check it again, just a second.
Yeah, because double team's one of those ones which is like a huge move descriptor. So, but it's going to use Thunder Wave. That version of Maya down there is paralyzed or potentially disappears. I don't know. We'll find out real soon.
Yep, just a damaging move.
Yep. So
Yeah, if a copy is hit by a damaging move, if I'm hit by a damaging move, all copies are destroyed.
Of course, I roll a nat 1 when I fix it. Okay. And then what the big beautiful Lapras does is it opens its mouth and it unleashes a blast of ice that will hit for an ice beam, which, well, it's a damaging move and that's a copy. It doesn't matter because it deals more than one. Yeah, ice beam, zap.
Okay, so it hits that one?
Yep, clone Maya 2 down here, gone.
Yep. Okay, well, she touched the pillar, so.
Is this your logic now?
There's no rule that the person has to be alive after they already touched the pillar. Okay, yeah, that hologram disappears, and I think like the projector that it was coming out of like short circuits and zaps Maya because like when one of them disappears, I get damaged.
Yeah, that makes sense. You know, just a zap. Ow.
One damage.
And then what Kate will do, what is her distance? Yep, so there. And yes, she can make it to both. Yes, that's a math, because she has a speed of 15 on her Primarina.
Oh, nice.
So she goes bit bop, and she's hit 2.
2.
2. To who?
Is it our turn now?
It is your turn.
All right.
Which Pokemon are you murdering?
Target to the south has a shell and looks exceedingly rare.
Mm-hmm. Kill it.
Boop. Yeah.
Oh man.
Really?
I like Lapras. This is actually very sad.
Oh, I love Lapras too. It looks in the description also. It looks wild and dangerous, and like it probably would kill several innocent bystanders if left alone.
We feel very threatened by this.
Do you describe Lapras as more like a terrifying dinosaur Loch Ness monster than actually the really adorable fairy service that it is?
Yes.
Right.
Well,
See,
sort of. Not to the person shooting. I try to give an accurate description to the person with the gun.
is it really? No, it's fine. I've let you skin and murder Panchams just because I like Lapras.
I love Lapras too. I do.
I don't come to think of it, I genuinely don't think there is anybody who doesn't like Lapras. It's just a
Lapras is
good
fine.
Pokemon.
Yeah.
It's
But it's dead. You killed it.
potentially tasty, though. We'll see.
It's a good Pokemon.
Uh,
Hi. How you doing?
going to also go use the supercharge thing and go here.
Uh-huh.
Oh, go actually no, not there. Excuse me. Here.
Mm-hmm.
And have Gardevoir use double team. And then use the rest of my movement to go here.
Okay, so you need a copy
I need
of...
3 copies in this area here.
Okay,
Who
so
have yet to move.
Yeah. Okay, so it's God. Is it God of War who's
Yes.
doing it? Yeah.
Oh, actually, I did that out of order. Hang on. So first, I do it here. I do it here.
Mm-hmm.
And then, oh yeah, no. Then they all float over and touch it. That one can't make it.
Mm-hmm.
My team's touched it, and then I finish the rest of my movement. Go here,
I'm touching that one. Okie
Yes.
doke.
and that's the end of my turn.
Ever.
Okay. First, that's a 17 for Nova.
So is Nova awake
a
now?
17. That means Nova is awake.
Yeah.
Yes.
Cool. Let me see here. Oop, forgot to switch back. There. Go over here. And then I'm going to use Flatter on...
Oh no. Flatter causes confusion, doesn't it?
Yes.
I thought I had such a good idea. I thought this was. You just like, no. Your fun game.
To
We
be
brought guns to a Pokemon fight.
yeah, we brought guns to a Mario Kart race.
Yeah, Flatter confuses the target and raises the target's special combat 1 stage.
Mm-hmm. So Primarina is confused. I need to double check if that means they can still like make a movement, or if it means they're, they spend the entire turn going herpa 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 derp and have no idea what's going on. Let me just check. Confused. Before using a move or shifting, shifting big movement, d20. If you fail, yeah, you slap yourself in the face, basically. Wonderful. They might be stuck there.
Nice.
So that leaves Maya.
Yeah.
What do?
Okay, so question.
Mm-hmm.
So I can go 15 squares with a boost.
Mm-hmm.
Now go with me on this journey. 01 can fly. Can I jump off the jet ski in the air and have 01 fly me the rest of the way?
Only if, when you leap off a jet ski, you aim it to crash into the pier, presumably exploding in a fiery ball.
Of course.
Then of course.
You're the best DM.
So yeah, Maya flies over in the torpedo. 01 kind of like gets up in position. Maya grabs on, just leaps off. The Sharpedo goes like careening off, hits the pier. Maya and 01 land on the beach. Maya tumbles a little bit. It's fine.
The guy there with the SMG thinks that you're supposed to also fire shots off when someone finishes the race.
Oh dear.
Boom.
Okay.
Ah.
Well, you have a choice. You can either finish the race off for good sportsmanship, or you can just be like, "We're done now."
Oh, I'm still gonna finish the race. I'm almost done.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll finish the race.
Yeah, you know what? You don't end right away. That'd be boring. Okay. So, the Pokemon that are still around. Well, first of all, let's see if she can do anything because her Primarina is confused and she is riding it. No, Primarina slaps itself in the face. Well, I'm gonna say what it does. It kind of like wobbles and crashes into the pillar and goes, "Oh." Octillery. What the Octillery does. See, surprisingly, I actually put a lot of thought into this. When I say a lot of thought, I mean like 20 minutes. I went, oh yeah, that's clever, and it messed up with the whirlpool, but it's gonna look at Evan, and you see like a little fire gleam in its eyes. I still don't know why Octillery can learn this move, but it's fantastic. As it shoots a spiraling blast of fire out towards you, Evan.
What?
It uses Fire Spin.
Huh. All right.
Nat 1. Fuck. Because I think it'll be really depressing, and also it makes for a good set piece. The confused Primarina swims into the Fire Spin.
No.
Primarina and Kate are now trapped for 1d4 plus 1 turns. For the maximum amount, that's what I just rolled. 5 turns. Kate and Primarina are stuck. Amelia.
Yeah. So I will go the 10 that we can go right there. I think right there. Yeah, there. And call for another shot. Right there. As all the Gardevoirs float this
Taking
way.
out this lantern as well.
Yep, it looks dangerous, doesn't it?
So
it's
dangerous.
A menace. It tried to kill my friend over there.
By lightly shocking it.
Yeah. It's a menace.
Okay, you murder.
I can only picture Amelia shouting orders at them like J. Jonah Jameson. They're a mess.
Yeah.
I feel bad for Kate. I mean, thankfully, the only Pokemon she actually picked for this team, like her as a real life human being, is a Primarina, and she kind of gave me free reign for all the others.
Okay,
but
good.
You just murdering these poor, beautiful, loving Pokemon.
See, she at no point told me that she was going to attack us with Pokemon randomly. I'm pretty sure they are wild Pokemon that that probably have rabies too.
It's supposed to be no, it's fine. I know exactly how I'm going to handle this because it'll come up in character. Okay, so Amelia, you do that. You order the death of this cute, adorable lantern.
Uh-huh.
And then what do you do?
Oh yeah, actually, I have. Nope. That's it. That's all we get.
Okay. And Eva?
Nice.
If you're talking nerdy, you're muted.
Oh, sorry.
Oh.
Set it boosted, so I'm go to one pillar to the other. I don't need to kill any of her Pokemon. Sorry about that. I forgot I was muted. Somebody's car alarm was going off.
Okay.
Amelia would just wave as you're going by. Hey.
Okay. Primarina and Kate are trapped in a fire spin. Primarina, still confused, crashes into the pillar again and takes damage from a fire spin. Is looking very, very beat up as Kate just kind of sits on the back of her beloved Pokemon in abject horror of everything that has befallen her lovingly crafted Pokemon teammates and friends.
What is the reaction of that little octopus?
The octopus is going to just slowly bob its head back under the water and go,
What have I done?
what have I done? Because the thing is, she can't even, because of how trapped works, she can't even just switch out Pokemon.
Oh no.
She can't even just like pull Primarina back and go, all right, I'll just ride my octopus friend now. Nope. She has to sit there and wait for the fire spin to take its toll.
Uh-huh.
Oh boy.
So the octopus is just gonna hide in shame.
Yep.
So
I think Amelia can get the rest of the way. Yeah, Amelia can boost the rest of the way. Right here. And probably does a similar move, not as elegant as what Maya did, but like hops off into the water before the Sharkpedo tumbles into the pier and then just swims the last little bit.
I like the idea that, if yours doesn't explode, yours just kind of Smoochie runs up with a box of matches and goes
yeah, just stabs the gas tank.
Exactly.
Oh dear.
All right, I think that's all of the targets. Good job.
Thank you for protecting us.
Yes, thank you for protecting us in this fine town from terribly dangerous wild Pokemon.
Go home proud tonight.
Okay. Eva, it's just you left.
Okay. I will go to this pillar here. And then boost. Out to here.
Ah, yes, finally. Primarina snaps out of confusion, so it doesn't beat itself up. But it doesn't have any moves it can do that would reach anywhere, so it just has to sit there, still on fire, for another 2 turns. As Kate is, quite frankly, just distraught with all of the horror that you have wreaked upon her fun little escapade.
So Amelia's gonna look up. This might actually be the most grim thing that Amelia's ever done. What Amelia's about to do.
Oh, God.
Which is, Amelia's going to look up the monetary value of the Pokemon that just died.
Oh my gosh.
And then write a check for the equivalent value of each of those Pokemon.
Oh dear.
That might be the most evil thing Amelia's ever done.
I have no idea how to equate monetary value, but once again, the economy means nothing to you. You are equating the life and.
See, that's the thing that actually happens.
I know, and it's terrible. Yeah. What's worse, you throw the checks like in the water. Yeah.
Jesus.
I have no idea how Michi is going to justify Clementine not seeing any of this, but I don't know. Clementine was cheerleading and probably got distracted by something shiny or, a loud noise.
Obviously, there was an ice cream pizza emergency.
Obviously. Every time the guns went off. Those moments.
Those were the fireworks.
To celebrate another ice cream pizza parlor opening.
We have 3 of them on the beach.
It's like a Starbucks. You like walk out of the resort and there's one right there and also one in the resort. And also one at the pool. Oh, there's one in the pool, so you can do the thing where you swim and like sit in the pool and eat an ice cream pizza. Yeah. Because we made a pool so people can swim because they don't want to swim in the ocean because that's what we do.
And then we have basically like a taco truck style thing. So one of them that's just like a trailer parked on the beach, and then one of them that's like a boat on the water.
This is going to become the Team Crossbones Monks Cove Resort, sponsored by Clementine's Ice Cream Pizza, brought to you by Ice Cream Pizza.
Yes.
Uh-huh.
Yes, also there's like 4 more billboards up there.
Whew. We're not good people.
That's a shocking amount of evil.
Like, not even like debatable. What is the true meaning of it? Like, no, just sure. Okay, Eva, finish off. You can just start slowly going because there's physically no way she can win.
Oh, you can do that thing that they do in baseball when they hit a home run, where they just like very slowly jog the rest of the way.
Just to prove a point.
She's doing nice zigzags on the jet ski.
Yeah. Ride it backwards because she's still stuck for another turn after this one, so you can basically just take 2 turns in a row.
Okay.
Can you ride a jet ski backwards?
They have a reverse, I think.
Oh, well then boom, there you go.
Yeah. Some donuts. Do you make your jet ski explode as well?
No. No.
Smoochie doesn't make it explode, but she does run up and just stab the gas tank and then just push it out into the water.
Great. Good.
Pollution.
Good and great.
Eventually.
And then attempts, but fails to light the trail of gasoline on fire with cigarettes, just flicking them out into the water.
Eventually, slowly, defeated, traumatized, Kate returns. She gets back. She put her Primarina back in her Pokeball.
Are you alright? I saw all those wild Pokemon attacking everybody. They almost got you, didn't they?
They weren't wild Pokemon.
Oh. I didn't see them come out of any Pokeballs.
No, that's part of the gym, the challenge. There's obstacles and.
Oh. I thought it was an equal footing race. I'm sorry. Well, here. Let me. Here.
Really, I don't want to rub it in, but since we are on a security emergency because of my Sonic, they do take all threats very, very seriously.
But here, as compensation, here, I hand her the 3 checks.
Oh. Are these for the jet skis?
Oh no, I should write another one. Yeah.
Oh. Uh-huh.
Actually, no. Those aren't your jet skis. So, I guess I won't be writing you a check for that.
Uh-huh.
As far as I understand, they belong to the resort.
Yeah, they are resort. Yeah.
So we owe the person that bought everything.
Yeah. Okay. I'll make sure to get that settled.
Right.
Okay.
All right. So gym badge.
Yeah. Oh, look. There's my chalet. It's being torn down. That's where the gym badges are. I'll go dig them out of the sand.
Oh dear.
You want some
Yes.
help?
I can help you.
It's fine.
Jim?
Jim sprints over. He's the one throwing her stuff out of her. He comes running over with a handful of sand. It's got a few shinies in it. Go, oh, hello. I found some shinies, and I don't know if they look a little bit like little pins, and I know you like.
Oh yes, thank you.
Perfect. Thank you so much.
All right, wonderful.
You're so helpful, Jim.
Oh, I do my darned tootinest bestest. I do. Yeah, I know you didn't quite give me permission to get started on deconstruction, but that chalet was right up against the mountainside, and I know you wanted to dig into there to start building more high-end apartments and whatnot. So just get rid of that old one. Sorry, the owner of the new that.
Right. Good. Thank you so much, Jim.
Yeah, I did it. There's also a little thing you might want to have a little look at, maybe.
Yeah.
What it is there was this weird little cave we came across. Don't understand it, but it had some scribblings all around the inside of it. Them them Pokemons that kind of look a little bit like letters but aren't really letters.
Oh yes, unknown.
You don't know what?
Go on.
I'm just saying they are known Pokemon. I just can't remember their name.
Right. Okay. We'll have someone look it up.
I mean, the cave does look like it probably goes a bit deeper, but yeah, it's just getting started. If I'm being honest, so if you want to go have a look at all
Did they
that.
spell anything?
Not yet. It's like we found a small entrance way more than anything.
Okay.
So you'll probably have to either push a little bit deeper, or just let everything happen as it happens. I guess. I mean, whatever's in there, it's either been asleep for a very long time, otherwise it's probably dead because it's been inside a solid enclosed space. You'd have to be some kind of legendary creature of power
There's
to
a
survive.
being in there.
I'm saying if there was a being in there.
Oh, if there was something in there, of course.
I'm merely pontificating the simple matter that unless you were some kind of deific creature of immense, incomprehensible power, or just a bear, because bears can hibernate, in which we go down there. Yeah. So it's either some creature more powerful than mere mortal comprehension, or we just disturb someone from having a nice nap.
Or it's nothing as well. That's also a possibility.
Yeah, or it's dead.
Yeah. Okay, Jim, we're going to go look at it because that actually sounds very interesting. Your job is to shoot anyone who in any way might trap us in that cave.
Got it. Yeah. Like, totally dead. Shoot. You know, like.
Well, maybe kneecap them first, and then if they don't back off.
Use your best judgment.
Yeah.
Make sure they're there to listen, to explain what they were doing, and then we can, enforce all the laws.
Yes.
Because that's what we are. We're like the
Our
people,
corporate laws.
Yeah.
that have effect on non-corporate entities currently, which is a legal and real life thing that is happening.
Yes.
And on that terrifying note, I think we should take a quick 5-minute break. Jim, get out my mouth. Talk like a people. I think a quick 5-minute break is in order.
Oh, boy.
Oh dear, what have I done?
Oh man.
And we'll see you in a few minutes, everybody.
Hey.
It's my headphones which are fucked.
I think it might be your connection. I don't know, but we are live.
Nah, that'll be fine. I can do a robot voice. It doesn't faze me too much. Hello and welcome back, everybody. If you are just joining us,
You should get used to robot voice because in the future we'll be working for robots. So
There you go.
Aren't we all-
Yeah.
aren't we
This is
already?
job training.
Oh dear, oh dear. So, the innocent Team Crossbones gallantly defended themselves against terrifying wild Pokemon. And following that, you have discovered that your I can't even think of it. Like, your absolute and utter butchering of the natural land has revealed some caves in which it is heavily implied legendary creatures reside.
I wonder if they've at all been disturbed by the large amount of construction going outside.
Probably not it.
Nah. So, I don't have a map for this because it's not really a combat-related scenario, so it's fine. Obviously, little disclaimer, Teddy has also been struck by the terrible toothache thing, so she's just had to step out for the rest of the session, but that's fine. So, we'll just have Maya and Amelia go and investigate these caves. As you step in, obviously, it's marked up. There's some lights and lanterns set up along the way, so you don't need to fret too much about anything like that. As you get through, you see unknown scrawlings on the wall. You can't make heads nor tails of it all because apparently in the Pokemon world, people can't read unknown symbols. It's like, what do all these mean? But yeah, it's just a thing. I think there's actually a class feature that lets you read them.
I'll take
there
pictures
is?
of them, and we can send those to our lab. I can figure it out, maybe. But
Yeah, that sounds fair.
yeah, we'll just take pictures of it. We'll send it to them later.
Is there like an archaeologist class thing?
It's one of the things derived from Mystic, I think, because there's a whole bunch of things tied to
Mystic?
Legendary. Like, It's one of the prestige classes from Mystic. I think there is one which is literally like, it's all about unknown.
Yeah, there is one pretty much entirely about unknown, which I think its base perk once you have it is like being able to just like summon one unknown every week or something and just have it.
Great.
Where you just like get another one, just get another one. And then you get like superpowers based on the amount of unique unknown types you have.
Yeah.
Something like that.
See, this game, I'm sure when it's being played the way it was meant to be played, is actually a really wacky, zany, happy, fun adventure.
Wouldn't know anything about that though.
No, we're making our own fun.
So yeah, so as we go down, are there any splits in it, or is it a clear kind of single tunnel?
Good, wonderful question. As you push to a far enough point in, this cave's pretty wide. It's fine. You don't need to worry about being cramped up. There's enough space. You don't need to touch each other to walk through. It does eventually seem to split off into 3 separate paths, and each of these paths are delightfully color-coded by some markings, some scribblings on the wall. I really, really could have been so much more prepared for this and gotten the specific symbols.
Don't worry about it.
But I forgot. But yes, there are three very separate, specific symbols. They seem to be carved into the wall. They seem to give off a faint glow. One giving off a reddish glow, one a bluish glow, and one a yellowish glow.
Excuse me, Maya. I think this might be your department.
Sure. Are they? So were they? What was giving off the glow?
These very specific insignias. They're separate. They aren't unknown. They are a separate insignia.
Okay.
I could tell you the reference, and that would then give away what these things are.
So I'm assuming we don't have like phone signal or anything down in the cave, or do we?
You know what? No.
Yeah.
You don't.
I wouldn't think so. Okay. So, I'll take pictures of them so we can give them back to the lab after the fact. But currently, I don't know.
So, question.
Yes.
I have a feature called random knowledge.
You've used this feature way too. It helps you out way too much.
Well, because literally the text is, if you roll higher than 13, you know about the thing you targeted.
Yeah, go for it.
Okay.
I'm gonna give you a +2 on that.
Okay. and Wiz 16, so 18. I know about thing.
Yeah. You recognize these insignia. These I don't know. I'm sure at some point, either it was a mandatory course or for some reason you deviated away from your Pokemon engineering and science courses.
You skipped a class by going down and sitting down in someone else's class.
I read about it on the dark web.
Well, you came across this, and these symbols are tied very heavily into Pokemon theology. You recognize that these symbols, the trifecta of them are supposed to represent the three states of human mentality, basically. So one represents emotion, one represents willpower. I think I need to double check I've got all of these right. So let me check. Yeah. So one represents emotion.
Mm-hmm.
I was right on that. One represents willpower. I was also right on that. And the other represents knowledge.
Okay.
If you want the specifics, red is emotion, blue is willpower, and yellow is knowledge.
Okay.
And these symbols, they are tied very heavily into like the theology and the creation mythos of the Pokemon universe.
Okay, yeah. So I think I'll blather all that off to Amelia. Can I go up and touch the yellow one?
You want to touch the yellow one?
Yeah.
Yeah. If you just go and you touch it, you see it kind of lights up the rest of the pathway down, and you can kind of see. Oh yeah, it's a small winding pathway that seems to lead off to a separate chamber.
Do they each have one of those?
Each one of these seems to have a separate chamber connected to them. Yes.
Cool. Shall we just pick one and go?
Yeah, I'll just follow you.
Okay.
I imagine that knowledge should be your cup of tea.
Oh, well, thank you. And yeah, Maya will head down the knowledge path.
Okay.
I will have Gardevoir out, Bay, and have them use their telepathy ability to try to just passively sense for other creatures in the area.
Okay. if you, I need to look something up quickly, but if you could also be reading something quickly for me.
Yes.
On the Roll20, there should be a thing saying like Pokemon capabilities
Yes.
or something somewhere. Can you read me the telepathy one? Because I think there's a limit to like the, like if their intelligence is X
Correct.
higher or
Yes,
lower.
that is correct. It is. I might have it written down. I do have it written down. Telepath, you can read minds of people and other Pokemon. Telepaths can project their thoughts to humans and Pokemon. Pokemon can only read surface thoughts. And Pokemon cannot read the minds of other Pokemon. So if they are too higher or too lower, then they're outside of their range.
Mm-hmm.
And Gardevoir's intelligence is 7.
7. All right. Yes. So that's okay then. So Gardevoir will pick up. Gardevoir will pick up some telepathic readings. First thing Bay can tell you is this creature is smart, like as intelligent as Gardevoir.
Mm-hmm.
And what it seems to be perpetually, like, it seems to be pondering. It seems as if it's in some kind of coma-like state, but even in this state, it seems to be perpetually contemplating the existence of both itself, the universe, and everything around it.
Maya,
Hmm.
as much as I don't like to back down from anything, I feel like this might not be the place for us. I love a mystery, and I don't like to back away, but I think that the reward for figuring this place out will not be good for us.
Why wouldn't it be good for us?
I think it might unleash something that is both too smart for us to trick and too dangerous for us to control.
Is it greedy enough for us to bargain with?
I think it's above that. I may be mistaken, but I think it is.
Above money? Shit.
Yeah. Well, I think more than anything, I think it's older than money.
Ah.
I think we should leave. I don't think that this place will benefit us.
Can I just look at the? Can we just
Look
look
around.
at it?
You can look around. Yeah, just don't.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I just want to look at it. So yeah, I'll hurry to like the end of the knowledge thing just to see what it is.
Okay, as you rush down quickly, I'm assuming trying your darndest to just get a little sneak peek.
Yeah.
What you see, suspended, you can just feel this potent psychic aura coming off of it. It's quite small. It seems to be just floating in midair. On the floor beneath it is the insignia that represents knowledge again. It's teeny tiny, little, like a little sprite. As it sits there, a yellow dome over its head, its eyes closed, and 2 tails curled behind it. I've just pinged you to it on the map.
Can I
token of it?
Use the Pokedex on it?
Where?
Yes.
What? It's on the map.
Yes, I should have just pinged you to it.
Yeah.
Did it not work?
Oh, I see it.
Yeah.
Hi there.
Where is a Pokedex entry for it? Entry.
Does Pokedex stuff work on legendaries?
I don't think it does actually. I'm just checking. I don't. Oh, I'm gonna have to go all the way back to like Gen. Oh no, there's a Pokedex entry for it. Oh, God.
Because I know like my feature lets me know stuff without using a Pokedex, but like there's a very specific restriction on not legendary stuff, so I just wasn't sure.
Yeah. Yeah, the Pokedex itself wouldn't have any information on this.
What's that?
It would be very much you'd have to go outside of that for the information on this.
Yeah.
Are you wanting to roll to see if you know what it is, or are you just looking at this seemingly omnipotent creature?
Yeah, your thing can't do legendaries, can it, Maya?
No. Yeah, there's a specific subclass for researcher that you have to be. You can become a cryptozoologist, and that's what gets you like legendary stuff.
Okay.
It's really cool, but I don't know anything about it. I don't like it.
I think it's dangerous, and I think that there might be one for each of those symbols.
There is the sound of a single water drop from a cavern ceiling that hits the floor. And you feel the aura change. What was this deep contemplation, this almost calming sense, that changes and the room feels empty. And this small little creature turns, and at that very moment, Jim comes sprinting down the hallway, screaming, "Oh, boss Amelia, boss Maya," just screaming, trying to get your attention. And you see this creature's eyes slowly open. And in a flash, it catches a glimpse of Jim, and Jim catches a glimpse back of its eyes. It lasts for a fraction of a second before the eyes close again, and the creature teleports out of the room. Jim is left there, standing, dumbfounded. A little bit of drool coming out of his mouth. Silent, speechless.
Jim, buddy. Hey,
Pick him up.
hey.
Bay levitates him as long as he's under. Oh wow, and he's probably heavier than 150 pounds, isn't he? Or excuse me, 250 pounds.
Jim works out.
Okay, so it would levitate him. Let's go.
Yeah.
One thing Gardevoir would very quickly now know through his telepathy. Jim is no longer capable of thought.
Jim, no.
Basically, mechanically, Yuxi, being this Pokemon, has a very special ability where once per month it can open its eyes. You need to roll 20 for this, and this is why I made it happen to an NPC, just so you know how powerful this thing is. So, and what it does is if a person makes eye contact with it, it reduces that person's intelligence score and wisdom score to 0.
Holy fuck. That would ruin me.
It's why I did it to an NPC.
Jeez.
All right, let's get out of here.
By the way, you can 100% blame Kate, me and Midair for this, because I said, oh, you know what? It'd be interesting to throw a legendary at them. What legendaries do you like, Kate? And she was like, I really like these ones. I looked up and like, oh.
Great. Good.
So send your hatred towards Kate.
No, So I'm going to quickly move the three of us out of here and
Mhm.
tell.
Should I seal this off?
We need more than that. I want these things to. I want that cavern to be sealed, and I want it to be always entirely filled with some type of tranquilizer. That those things, whatever else is in there, never wakes up.
Well, the thing is that, like I said, you already woke up, disappeared, and you notice all the lights from the cavern faded as well. All the yellowish lights faded. As you're on your way out, you notice that the other two, they also seem to have faded of light. The blue and the red lights are not there.
How do you spell it? Buxie?
Uxie. Uxie.
Uxie. Ah, got it. Thank you.
Yes, for reference, these are the, I think, like, fandom-wise, they're called the Sprite Trio or the Pixie Trio from Sinnoh.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so first we put Jim in the hospital, and we will use him as justification, but we don't actually need it. Those things, we either catch them or kill them, but that they're to be in similar ranking as far as danger as by Sonic.
Yeah.
Okay, so
yeah, that's
and if anyone asks any questions, we point to him because they actually did do something. Those things are to be shot on sight. Those things are dangerous.
Yeah, that's a good policy.
Yeah, that was a mistake.
Okay. So seal it off and find some kind of trank to put in there.
Yeah, but they're probably not there. But if they ever return there, then hopefully they'll stay.
Okay. I'm gonna send out my Garchomp, whose name is Newton. And
Those are smart.
and yeah, Newton has dig and has 12 burrow, so I'm assuming Garchomp can just like do the thing.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
I mean, for extra points, does it have the capability like Ground Shaper or anything like that? I'm assuming it probably does.
I didn't write it down. Let me double check.
Garchomp.
Garchomp.
Yeah, so just cave in the entrance for now, and we'll have the construction crew set up like a concrete barrier and a like reinforced door, and have it like pumping stuff in there.
Oh shoot, it doesn't.
Whenever they can get that stuff.
I mean, it's fine if you don't have Ground Shaper or whatever.
Yeah,
it's
just
called. I'm more than
cave
happy
the entrance
to...
in, and we'll have the construction crew sort it out.
Sure. Yeah. Garchomp. Yeah, Garchomp will just do like an initial thing, and then we'll have the construction crew actually like go in and
do the real work.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
Great.
So we were supposed to come here to pick up the badge, which we did. And secondly, to make sure that the gym leader was happy with us setting up defenses here. But since we own most of this town, we don't really need her permission anymore. So I think we might be done with this place.
I think so. Yeah. I don't think she's happy with us, but yeah, she doesn't need to be.
Yeah, I don't think it matters anymore. All right. Where next? We... oh dear, I don't know what we're supposed to do next. Maybe we return to HQ and back to Sorcerosity.
Oh yeah, we can check how things are going there.
Make sure everything's good there, and
Are you keeping your HQ at Sorcerer City?
Yeah, that's got our fancy lab.
Whatever the word.
And
that place.
Yeah, it's got a bunch of labs and all of our. Yeah. That sounds good.
Yeah. Okay, so is that the plan? You know, you have a boat and you take it back round. Stop there.
I'll send the gym leader here a fruit basket from her own resort. As a like, thanks for inviting us and giving us a badge.
And a like promotional deal on a room. It doesn't say what the normal price for a room is. It just says, hey, you can get a special deal and it'll cost you this much money. It's actually worse than if she were to just go and buy a ticket.
You know, you destroyed her home. You kicked her out of her home. You're now charging her rent to live here.
But she has a fruit basket.
That's true. That is true. Okay. You know, we can quick travel.
Really nice fake preservative-filled fruit too. So there you go.
Yeah, it's actually a fruit basket of wax fruit.
Yeah, it's just fruit-centered wax fruit that looks really realistic, and you only can tell the difference
after you bite it.
You put a bunch of fake scented wax ones in there with the real ones, so you can't tell which is which until you bite them.
Right? Yeah. There's like
There's
an
only
apple.
one real.
There's an apple, a peach, and then there's a bunch of wax fruit that all smell like real fruit with the card. Great, good, excellent.
Wonderful. So, yeah, you can just quick travel over. So you were currently here at Monk's Cove, and you'll just scoot on round and eventually get back to Sorceress.
Yep.
And you get home. It's probably quite late at night. I'm assuming at some point you would like to try and sleep.
I guess.
Yes.
Sleep's a good thing.
Maya probably just subsists on more energy drinks.
Right, yeah, everyone else goes to sleep. Maya like gets into her like hacking space and just like bag of Cheetos and then
one could say Maya keeps herself awake by willpower.
What are you doing to me?
What are you getting at?
What are you doing to me?
Maya.
Yeah.
What are you doing? What do you do when you stay awake? Is this like, I'm going to get on with work, or I'm going to troll and find Meowth gifts on the internet?
Little column A, little column B. A little bit of both. Basically, I imagine her like space is just like one of those like chairs that you can just like lay in like this, but have like keyboard things on, and then just a bunch of screens. Some of them have like equivalent of like Reddit or whatever. Some of them have like just like all sorts of different things that she's like going across and like multitasking on.
Okay.
So yeah, doing like she's probably doing some research into those things. And then just regular chat stuff. Probably has some kind of game up in one corner too.
Oh, of course.
So yeah, she's just doing the thing. Got some red Tauros.
I don't know what the Pokemon equivalent of monster is because they're all monsters.
It's literally the name.
It's just Pokemon. The Pokemon energy drink.
Yeah, so she's just doing her thing.
Yeah. You're fairly certain you catch a glimpse, either in the reflection of one of your monitors, or at any point you turn around to get on with something else. I'm fairly certain you catch a glimpse of a small flash of blue.
Mm-hmm.
Got a thing.
Yes, Shogun, you have a question.
Just two things I would have done when we got there. First, I would have dropped off all the pictures I took in the cavern to our lab and just like do whatever you're gonna do with those. And second, I would have put the place on kind of alert a little bit. We are going to shoot. Obviously, these things can teleport, so they can probably get around us. But if an unauthorized thing enters the area, this includes like all birds or whatever, we shoot it down.
Just a bird.
The
Just
entire city is littered in Pidgey corpses. You now have a dedicated set of patrol people to just sweep up.
Yeah, and some of the bigger ones, like what's the metal bird? The like metal Skarmory.
Skarmory,
It
yeah,
flies over. They like shoot it a couple times. It doesn't die. And fire 2 rockets at it.
Yeah, Maya like glares at wherever she thought she saw it, pulls out a Pokeball and brings out Nano, her Greninja, and makes the hand like thing, like basically it's to silently tells him to go to be stealthy and keep an eye out. Because he actually has the stealth capability or whatever it is. So yeah, she wants Nano to be stealthy and keep an eye out.
Okay, so
And she'll go back to trolling.
Okay, how weeby do we want to get out of this? Because either Greninja can do a little, Naruto hand signal and like poof and be hidden, or it can be like Siu from My Hero Academia and just frog-like camouflage into the wall.
Let's go with Naruto.
Yeah, it's poof, log.
Yep. Just disappears into somewhere.
What are you doing? How are you looking around the room right now?
So she's got Nano somewhere, and she just looks up back and forth in her chair, looks again, and then
Maya probably has access to the security system of the base.
Maya probably made a security system for the base.
Well, yes, probably the security system. Also, all of the traffic cams.
Brings up some other cameras and just keeps them on a couple of the monitors.
I'm presuming as well all of the hidden cameras and
all the hidden cameras, of course. Looks at them.
The ones behind the bathroom mirrors.
And she gets back to her game.
You play? You enjoy? What kind of game does Maya play?
I think she's playing a 4X, the strategy ones. Like Pokemon whatever Pokemon equivalent of Civilization or something like that.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. And I'm just going, it's cheap. You someone's streamlined so we can get to the nuke, and you're you're not even playing it properly. That's
right.
child's play.
Well, that she's got Civ on one screen and StarCraft on the other.
Of course, top tier.
Right, because she can take a break, take her turn in Civ, look over back to StarCraft, mine some shit, take a turn in Civ, just keep going back and forth.
Oh, dear. Yet again, the room seems quiet. Aside from the glaring sounds of a video game. I'm assuming you don't wear a headset. I'm assuming it's big surround sound speaker systems.
Oh, yeah.
Like a real gamer.
Right.
Just blaring out, both soundtracks at the same time.
Right.
And for the smallest fraction of a second, everything, even all the game systems, for some reason, go drop dead silent. Just for a brief fraction of a second. If you weren't on edge, would you even notice it? Just a moment, and you just hear what sounds similar to the small ringing of a bell.
Maya stands up, turns off her stuff, turns on her mech arm, to the big fist mode. And it's gonna start walking around looking for whatever the heck is making noises or things or stuff.
Okay. So you've got your arm at the ready to do a punch.
Yep.
As you walk, where is Maya's setup? Is this setup like in the normal lab that she uses for everything?
I think so. I think it's kind of in that like the new fancy lab that we set up underneath the memorial thing.
Yeah, so you cross through. There's the hologram table that you use to convince Professor Maple to join you. Professor Maple, does she get a real room, or has she just got like a bunk in a closet somewhere?
She's got a room.
Yeah, a real room.
She's management.
Right.
Yeah. So you cross through there and you see that Professor Maple's room is through there. And the door is ever so slightly cracked open, and it was probably done on purpose. It's almost like she wants to encourage you at some point to pop in on one of your late nights, but right now you're preoccupied. As you go through, you find like a vending machine, and just floating in front of it is this little Azelf. Blue head kind of forms like a little triangle-esque shape, points out the side and up at the top. Two tails curled down beneath it. Or two tails. Looks almost exactly the same except the different head shape and color. And it's just staring at the vending machine, specifically at one of the cans of like Four Loko or whatever it is. Just staring at it and almost like tapping against it with one of its little paws.
Carefully walk over, like, do you want one?
It just turns its little head. There's a little tilt.
I keep staring at it, but I slowly put my hand up and like tap a thing, and the vending machine goes ka-chirk, and drops one out for it. Because I control the vending machines, because of course I do.
Yeah. You're the reason people come in and it just swallows up their token, or it goes. No.
Like if your change has been taken, call this number, and it goes to a thing, and I like watch to see who calls, and like, oh shit, it's Amelia. Here, let me refund her. Yeah, so I drop it out. One of the ones it was looking at.
Yeah, it kind of rolls. I mean, it jumps and acts a little bit surprised for a moment, and kind of like jumps back. And in that moment, you feel an immense level of psychic power emanate from it as it crumples the entire machine up because it made a sound. But the little can of Four Loko pops out and just lands perfectly on the floor in front of it. The rest of the machine is destroyed. But
insurance. Okay, so you're weird. You're like not a normal poke. Can you understand me?
it just kind of looks at you. Like, have you handed it the can, or is the can just like sat there still?
It's on the floor still. If it doesn't do anything, I'll like reach down and pick it up and. Here you go.
It just levitates over to its mind and goes, and its little hands, because it's got cute little hands. Takes a sip, scrunched up its face. Look.
Yeah, that was a weird choice. Those are gross.
It's just shaking its head and making like a little whimpering.
I got Cheetos. You hungry? Pull out a bag of Cheetos and like reach out with them.
Now, I am assuming, True Gamer, are you going extra spicy or extreme nachos?
Crunchy, extra spicy.
You present it a bag, or do you present it a single one?
I like to hold the bag out and like kind of like shake it to like show what's in there. Because it has telekinesis. It can move its own.
Yeah. It lifts the bag up and just turns it upside down. Lets all the Cheetos fall on the floor. He goes,
you eat them. I reach down, pick one up, and then I like act like I'm about to eat it, and like and then hold it out.
And it'll like fly over, and it'll nom 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 nom.
Was it too spicy for you? Come on.
It glares you dead in the eyes.
Yeah.
And its little hands kind of gently touch together as it maintains this glare at you. And you can see it charging up some kind of attack. You can see like a little bit of frost form around its little fingertips.
We got regular. You want it back?
It fires off an ice beam at you.
Oh, good.
Hang on, I wrote down the stats for an ice beam earlier. It wasn't for you, it was... There's ice beam. 4d12 plus 16.
That's a lot.
Yeah, plus its special attack. So, slash 4d12 plus 16.
Oh, also, Bashful Bat, thank you for following.
Thank you.
Thank you for the follow. And I don't have its special attack written down because I didn't really stat these because, you know, they're legendary creatures.
Sure.
So just take the 49.
Okay.
From that.
Poop. 84 minus 49. 35. Yeah, so Maya gets launched back with an ice beam.
Yeah.
Pulls herself like out of the frosty hole in the wall with her mech arm.
Mm-hmm. How do you react?
Look, you little shit. Coming to our base, take my snacks, and you don't even like them. You shoot an ice beam at me? No. So mech arm gets like charge again, like comes out ready to punch again. And she's gonna punch it.
Okay, just to clarify, you are intending to deal damage to this creature using an arms attack or a feature, correct?
Like, she's not really wanting to damage. I mean, it's an attack, so I guess, but like, it's more she's standing up to it, I guess. Like the intent isn't to damage it. The intent is to be like, is to like not back down from it, I think.
Oh no, this is perfectly legitimate. I'm just clarifying. Okay, yeah.
Okay, yeah. She is attacking it in her head. She's trying to like be like, no, this is our house. Get up, stop it.
Yeah. Totally fine.
Yeah, but she is attacking it. So yes, whatever's about to happen, sure.
Yeah. Do the punch. I have the rules to do a punch somewhere.
Okay, so
oh, you already made a macro. Look at you.
I did.
Yeah, you do a punch. You punch it. The little creature kind of like falls back. You know, it's still in midair, but you punch it back like a couple of feet. And as it
You got me.
collects
I got
itself,
you.
it collects itself. It looks at you. A little gleam flashes in its eye. Maya,
Yeah.
for causing harm
Uh
to the
huh.
being of willpower, you feel drained in every possible sense of the word.
Sure.
Your strength, dexterity, constitution, intelligence, wisdom, and charisma all drop by 1 point.
Okay.
And with that, the Azelf gives a bitchy, mean little chuckle and kind of curls into itself and disappears in a blink of an eye. I can explain to you out of game mechanics what just happened there. Azelf has a delightfully evil special ability where if a trainer harms it, a trainer physically harms it, every week afterwards, the trainer's stats all decrease by 1.
What?
And when Constitution reaches 0, the trainer becomes solidified as a statue.
So I have 9 weeks.
Well, if you continue to level up, you can continue to put points into it.
This is what I should have fucking done to fix Team Crossbones. Just throw little pixies at you.
That'll do it.
Don't worry, like in game there will be a way to fix this. Like it doesn't have one in the Pokedex, but you know, I'm not saying ha ha ha, moi, evil, you're all like I'm giving you incentive to do things.
Okay.
I promise. I'm not just here to kill your characters, because that'd be harsh and mean.
Think I got my. I think that okay. I lowered all my stats, and I think I got the mods right.
Yeah, probably. I'm going to assume you probably got them right.
I forget what because it was like for every 2 above 10, it's a +1, and then for every 1 under 10, it's a -1.
Correct.
Yeah. So basically, treat positive just like D&D. So you know, but below it's whatever you're below 10, you get that as a minus.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Maya.
Uh-huh. Yep.
Like, well, fuck you too.
Pretty much. And then is going to like wearily drag herself to wherever Amelia stays.
Mm-hmm.
And
now it would
yeah,
for anyone else it would be a difficult trip to get to where Amelia sleeps because there's several security checkpoints and stuff, but for Maya obviously it's no problem.
Right, like there's there's like a thing that's just like what I forget what it's from or whatever, but like yeah, there's like 7 doors where they like Maya just goes to her side door, quick tunnel right through.
For you, there's a walking escalator, those moving sidewalks.
Exactly. Yeah. Maya takes that down, comes out to Amelia's door, and like big mech arm knocks on it.
Well, sorry. Before you do that,
Yeah.
Meanwhile, whilst Maya is having her experience, Amelia. Whatever you were doing in your room, whatever that may have been, I don't like to imagine what Amelia gets up to in her room, probably, you know, planning new ways to torture children.
Nope, just sleeping.
Oh, just sleeping?
Yeah.
As you sleep, a bright red light will kind of flash. Unlike the many, many alarms you will have set up in place, this feels natural. And, yeah.
Hmm?
you open your eyes,
Yeah.
you see another one of these little spirits. This one, it's got red on the top, and its head kind of comes out into like 2 cylinders on each side.
Hi.
This one seems the most expressive and just kind of looks at you, gives a little wave.
Hi there. What can I do for you? Gardevoir, tell me what it wants. I use Gardevoir as the like in between telepathic translator.
Good. Yes. So, basically, Gardevoir and the Mess Spirit. Don't know how you're supposed to pronounce it. It seems to be communicating like some. It's trying to figure out what you are, like who you are. You know, it's like, and basically, what it seems to be communicating is like, you're strange. Usually, I get vibes off of people. I get emotions. They feel something.
Yep, I'm dead inside. Thank you. That's nice. Thank you for pointing that out.
And the Mesper just kind of looks at you and it's befuddled by this. It's like, and it seems to ask, like, have we met before?
Pretty sure we haven't.
Because I've seen people in your state, and that's usually after they've been afflicted.
Okay. I don't remember anything like that. Pretty sure I haven't seen you before. Or any of your siblings or whatever they are. I am very particularly not looking directly at it. I don't know if the same rules apply to this one as they do to that other one, but I'm not looking at it directly.
Yeah, no, that's fine. I mean, it doesn't seem to be giving off anything like that. It just kind of looks at you. It's befuddled by you. In fact, you know, you are probably the only person who's immune to this one special effect. Because just to clarify, Amelia is basically emotionless and dead inside.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mm. Okay, well. Yeah, you know, I'll just tell you. Mesperit has a special ability called Void Heart, where if a trainer willingly touches Mesperit, you know, they reach out and grab it, their wisdom and charisma get dropped by 4.
Mm-hmm.
But they don't feel emotions ever. Like, that's it. They are cursed with emotionlessness. And I think you'd be immune to that. So I think Mesperit is kind of intrigued by you. And, you know, I'm going to justify that to a certain extent. Like, you're already emotionless. You wouldn't be affected by this. You already don't have emotions. So you wouldn't really get the penalty for the wisdom and charisma.
She already suffered that years and years ago naturally. Basically. Yeah. Yeah.
From what I understand, that's what all of these things do. Because, for example, the Azelf one, that is slowly turning the person into a statue. That's it. Its effect is called statue. The Yuxi one is called, what's it called? It's like blank slate. It's resetting someone to 0.
We can fix that. Blank slate. We have the machine to fix that.
Well, like we can make the body into something, but like I don't know if we have like a copy of Jim's personality.
I don't know about that, but yeah.
Right, we can make the body do something.
Yeah, no, yeah. Amelia is already her high charisma and high wisdom represent her immense ability to pretend to care about other people and act like she has emotions for other people. But no, yeah.
I mean, this is actually kind of like, all right, I am not wanting to contribute or like say, ooh, you could, because of like, I think it'd be really fucking hilarious or messed up or, you know, dark or whatever you want to call it. What if baby Amelia got, you know, touched a Mesperit?
Maybe.
And that explains all of it.
Well, you do you want anything while you're here? You want a cookie or something? We've got some stuff here. Do you want to sit down and chat?
Nah. Just figuring it all out.
All right. Well,
Siblings don't like you.
why is that?
No, you woke them up. That wasn't fun.
I mean, one of them I didn't. One of them was awoken by a drop of water. That was gonna happen anyway.
The machines didn't help.
Oh, I do suppose that that's true.
I don't know.
Is being
We'll have to go
awake really bad for you?
Define bad.
Well, just unpleasant, I mean.
Not for us. For everyone else, yeah. And if we're awake, that means the creator's probably coming around soon.
Well, that's... is that bad for everyone else?
Probably.
Yeah, well, that's too bad. It's gonna happen eventually.
Okay. Well, I believe at this point there'd be the bang, 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 bang.
Yeah. Hey, you're interested in me. And I'm kind of interested in you. If you have to go, or whatever, feel free to come around.
Okay. I'm probably gonna go meet up with the other two.
All right.
I'm sure Ass Alpha's caused some problems. But, yeah, maybe. You know, I like spending a lot of time in a cave. And if... does a little gesture upwards. If they kind of appear, I won't have a cave anymore, probably. So, yeah.
Well, we can try and fix that.
All right.
If you want. But
yeah. I'll see you around.
I suppose.
Maybe. You seem pretty influential. You'll probably be there at the end. So.
All right.
You should probably answer the door. That banging's pretty loud.
Yeah.
Bye. Thwomp.
I hit the button to open the door.
Yeah, so like Maya comes in, and I think like, because she usually like has that very pale goth look, but like somehow even more so right now. I imagine her skin, because her skin's usually really pale, but it's like, I think right now it looks a little gray to just show like the weird statue.
Well, it's also
thing
very
that's
poor
happening.
lighting in here, though.
Sure, that's true. Yeah, and she like leans on her arm, like. The blue one did something to me.
Yeah. How bad is it?
I feel sick.
All right, well, why don't you go chat with your girlfriend? I'm sure the two of you can figure something out.
Who?
Maple?
We never established our relationship boundaries.
No, Amelia's just a jerk.
Oh. I mean, it's not like...
I don't care.
Okay. Well, I just want to let you know that they got in.
Yeah.
They were hanging around.
What was the color of the one that showed up? It was...
the one that did this to me was blue.
Yeah.
The one that the one that took Jim away was yellow.
Okay.
So the other one was red.
Update the info. Red one is not to be messed with.
Okay. I mean, all of them,
No, I mean.
Don't punch the blue one.
Okay.
If you punch the blue one, then this. So, right. Don't punch blue. Don't look at yellow. And something for red.
Just leave red alone.
Great. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna go talk to Maple. And have a good night.
Yeah. After the door closes, Amelia will set up a small table there with a chair sized for the red one, whatever it was called. And
Mesperit.
Set down a cup of water and some cookies there for if it wants to come back.
Stop it. I am not getting attached to your sociopathic bitch of a character. It's the worst. You can't go, oh, she's actually nice.
Oh, no, she's not nice.
Right, it's, yeah.
But she found a creature that, if it's not like her, at least it kind of understands her. And she wants to keep that around. Because currently, there's only one creature that understands her.
The one who's been sat. I don't even know what Smoochie does with their knife anymore, but she just fucking, I don't know, just stabbing the fucking wall over and over.
Well, yeah, you gotta sharpen it too.
Yeah.
Well, Smoochie probably does it with the cool thing with that, like, one just, like, long rod. So it just keeps making that noise whenever they sharpen it.
Yeah, we've got about 10 minutes left. I think there's enough time for one quick scene. I'm assuming, Maya, you want to rush to Maple and be like, Maple, what the fuck's happening to me?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
All right. Yeah. You rush in.
Yeah. Back to that.
Door,
yeah.
Yeah. The door being slightly open a little bit. I'm assuming you just like boot it open. Yeah, you boot it open. Professor Maple, she's decorated this nice little military style bunker room, and she's decorated it. She's put lots of pretty things out, floral things. It's very girly, very traditionally feminine, and it's a pink bedspread. And she's laid out over it. She's like in a. I was just casually laying here. Casually. And she has a book open, and she goes, "Oh, wait, that's not her voice. Her voice is. I don't even know what her voice is.
It would shift between Irish and Canadian.
Okay, so to get up into Canada, that's kind of like up there, eh?
Yeah,
but
yeah.
Obviously, we need to try and feminize it, so it's just kind of up here. But then that's how it goes Irish, because when I feminize it, it goes harsh, 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 harsh. So, and this is a problem when I go high pitch in Canadian, it kind of goes to Irish. So I could have way too much fun doing that. Oh, I wasn't expecting anybody to come in here, eh? So, no. You actually don't look too great.
Sorry, I jogged here and not feeling the best.
Do you want to go and sit? She just like shoves a bunch of rose petals and champagne. You should probably come and sit down so I can have a proper look at you. Okay, so have you had anything happen to you recently?
Yeah, the blue one. Yeah, the blue one did something to me.
Who's the blue one?
Okay, well, so we were at the beach. We found. You need water?
Do I know water?
Do you have any water?
Oh. Rush, kind of looking. I go, no, that's wine. There is an alarming amount of alcohol in this woman's room.
Alcohol's fine. Either one.
She'll just hand you something. It's generic. It's not generic. It's quite high class.
Real fast thing though, have we done any like evil experiments yet that involved? Because the idea is we sort of ease her in. My question is, do I have blackmail on her yet?
I am assuming whilst you've been out of town, 'cause obviously, since you've recruited her, you went to Paladin, Indiana, and you went on to Monk's Cove.
Well, she's already gotten the genetic stuff because we.
Oh yeah, she already did that. Okay, so I can. Yeah, because the thing is, if she does evil stuff for us, we can use that as leverage to make sure she does more evil stuff for us later.
Yeah.
I just wanted to make sure. Carry on.
So yeah, Maya takes the wine, chugs a glass, sets it down, picks up another one, sips that one. Okay.
So, you beach, cave.
Right. We're at the monk place. We had we did the water sports. We got the badge. Jim came. Said we the cave. With things. I'm really lightweight because of what happened. So we went in, had the red, the blue, and the yellow. I knew it. So the red was emotion, the blue was the willpower, yellow was knowledge. We went down the yellow one. Yellow one had the little yellow guy. Little yellow one blinked. Jim went gonzo. We left, came back here. Now we're here. I was what's impressive? What would you find impressive? Research? Writing poems? Playing the violin? What do you do?
Well, if I'm being honest, from everything that I know about you, which, quite frankly isn't too much, is you just kind of have this natural charisma that I don't think is anything specific.
Okay, well, I was gonna say something that would impress you, but
well, you know what actually is something I have always really, really wished I was good at is playing both StarCraft and I try really hard, but I always end up focusing more on one than the other.
Oh. Well then. I got something to show you when later.
Oh, do you? Now is not the time, Maple. Come on.
Well, so that. Anyway, I was doing things. Saw blue flashies, followed it. Then the blue one was there at the vending machine. I gave it a drink. Didn't like it. I gave it a Cheeto. And really didn't like that. It shot me. So I was like, oh, willpower, I need to stand up to it. So I went over, punched it with this. And then it did a thing, and now I feel bad. Not in a guilt way, in a it drained my essence way.
Okay, so quick question.
Yeah.
How much exactly do you specifically know about Pokemon theology?
I dabble.
Well, goes and pulls out like the biggest, heftiest looking book you've ever seen, bigger than any science, and just thumps it down on the bed, and the bed kind of
bounces.
there's a good level of suspension in this bed. She's been doing something to this bed.
Interesting.
And she flicks it open and turns it to this page, this big picture. It's a reconstruction of something, and she goes, okay, so this here, it shows an egg. I don't know why I'm doing that for egg. That's probably something else. Shows an egg, and it's got it's encased in a circle, and there are 3 points around it in a triangle, and then in triangle like that way, and then inverted around that triangle is another larger triangle. On the outside triangle, you can see the symbols of knowledge, willpower, emotion marked with the Pokemons Uxie, Mesprit, and Azelf. On the inner triangle, you can see 3 giant fucking dragons, like terrifying dragon monsters. One appears to be like a 4-legged creature with an elongated neck. It's blue and like steel. One appears to essentially look like Mecha Godzilla with a giant fuck-off arm, and it's pink, and the other one looks like some eldritch nightmare. Tentacles coming out its back, giant pincers. And in the center of them, the egg, there is the symbol. Oh, my knowledge of alchemy has just escaped from me. You know the actual symbol around Arceus? That is an alchemical symbol. I can't remember what it's for because all my alchemy knowledge was went. But you see that right in the very center, and she looks at you dead in the eye and goes, "We might have to do an all-nighter for me to explain all of this to you. Okay?"
Yeah, I can do an all-nighter with you.
And I think that is the end of this session.
Okay.
I love where this game takes random ass turns. Like I
know.
Once again, this wasn't my plan for this evening. I had only planned out the race, and then I asked Kate, "Ooh, what legendary Pokemon do you like? I think try and give them something more of a challenge." She suggested these. I look in the book and do, oh my god, I can do things.
Oh my god.
See, their actual power, as far as like just as a Pokemon, is not that scary. I'm pretty sure we can take them. It's the other things that they can do that are concerning.
Yeah.
If you get the chance, go down and look at the legendary section of Pokedex. They've got some redonkulous powers.
Jeez.
I mean, it was just by happen. Like, these are some of the only ones that have like a very specific one. Like these 3. There's just some like generic ones. Like Mewtwo has one where he could like make mind slaves of people. Arceus is inherent ability is just called Divine, and it basically means Arceus can't take any damage until after it has taken 1,000 points of damage.
Yeah.
How much damage do you think a Nuka does?
Less than 1,000. I don't know. How much damage did 69 Voltorbs do?
A lot.
Okay.
Man, what's this one? Giratina has one called Realm Ruler.
Yeah, because it rolls over the realm of antimatter. I need to wrap up the session. Thank you very much. It's exciting stuff. Thank you very much for everybody for tuning in. I have been the Bardic Knock. You can find me on Twitter, Twitch, Patreon, and YouTube. Big thank you to Welcome to Party. Information about Welcome to Party is down below, where you can find a Discord link. You can also support Welcome to Party over on Twitter at Welcome Party RPG, YouTube at youtube.com/Welcome to Party, Patreon at patreon.com/Welcome Party RPG, and here on Twitch at twitch.tv/Welcome Party RPG. We also have our podcast, which you can find on Podbean, Google Play, and iTunes, all under Welcome Party RPG. And a huge thank you to our delightful, wonderful, amazing sponsors, being Tabletop Loot for all of your dice and other various tabletop related things, Devon Root, the Mistress of Maps, for cartography and awesome artwork in general, and So Nerdwear, who make awesome clothing and other merchandise. And if you go to their website and use the code WELCOME, you get a 10% discount. So go check out all of those things. Holy shit, I did it.
Mm-hmm. Nice.
Obviously, Nerdy is not feeling well, but you can find Nerdy Teddy, well, exactly there, at Twitter, at nerdy_Teddy. She also runs the Masks game, which is every Monday on this channel. I think she's got a few one-shots and things coming up, or has done them, but you can find her all over here. She's in the Discord as well. Wonderful human being. Michi is one of the mods at Welcome to Party. You can find him doing all kinds of stuff. You can find him at Michisaurus on Twitter. He does a whole bunch of stuff. If you go to the Twitter, you'll find more information, or he's always in the Discord, and you can poke him there and be like, hey Michi, tell me things, tell me how I can support you over the internet. Lily,
Hi.
how do I do that for you over the internet?
Well, you can find me all the internet places, Lilypad Nebula. I don't have anything for like direct support right now, really. But maybe soonish. And yeah, thanks for hanging out with us. It was a lot of fun. Weird, yeah. Also, was not super expecting a confrontation with a legendary Pokemon that's going to turn me into a statue. So that's the thing. Super fun. You can find me here, and then Sundays in the L5R game, where I'm on that with Michi. So it's the live show is on Sunday, and then it's a part of the podcast as well.
Woo. Nice.
And Shogun, where do I find you over the internet, and what stuff do you do?
I am Shogun11 at Shogun117 on Twitter, and you can find me in the Discord if you want to. But that's pretty much it. And I was thinking we'd raid the Thursday nights again.
Let's do that. All right, we're gonna go raid them. Thank you for tuning in, everybody, and until next time, stay safe and happy adventuring.
Bye.
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 There. We're out.